we're basically going to do what other countries do, just to.
I think rate.
I think
that's all we need to do. We need to lengthen our days.
I think it's unfair to the juniors that have gone 11.
This is just not good.
That have gone.
Okay, go ahead.
That have gone 11 years of school, having 3-month-long summers, and then out of nowhere.
So how many months are they going to have now? I don't really know.
They don't.
Much about
I think they have. No, I think it's a month of summer, and then you.
It's 2.
Is it?
2 months.
I thought it was like 8 weeks. Okay. All right.
I don't know why people were surprised. I knew it was going to come eventually. We keep changing to try to be something like a township or something. It's always going to be a change. We might as well get over it. But I'm not worried about IPS in general. I'm worried about tech, period. So we can talk about IPS year-round thing all day, but it's not going to change. So what are some of the solutions to what's going on?
Well, I mean, solutions, that's a real tough question to answer, because if there are solutions, I mean, we wouldn't have any problems. But, like, I mean...
You can't come up with anything?
I mean, yeah, I can't really give you a real good, positive, 100% answer. I mean, it's really up to the student. The student really wants it. I mean, he has to experience something in order for him to succeed. I've experienced people around me who do drugs, who, I mean, are dropouts, who live in their mother's basement and are like almost 40 years old. I mean, it just makes you think, I don't want that. You see people, I work at Lowe's, of course, and I see businessmen come in there, and that's like, I look at myself, that's what I want to be. And this,
so you have to motivate yourself. That's your solution. So your solution is to motivate yourself. What about yours?
I can't really say a solution that would work for everybody, but if I were to be able to say a solution for me is I would be able to motivate myself. Like, you have to have that strive in yourself to do what you can. You can't always put on other people. Teachers aren't able to put it on students. The students aren't able to put it all on teachers. It has to be like an equal connection. Teachers have to communicate with students. Students communicate with teachers. Teachers have to also communicate with other administrators, because we can't just be doing 2 different things, and people in one class like, oh, we have to do this, but other teachers like, no, you have to work with what the state says, but other teachers do other things other than what the state says. If the solution is we need one, yes, we do, but we have to actually work together to get the solution. We can't just go off in 2 different directions. And
I think it'll be a little harder to work together, like, because I think the problem is, I don't think teachers work well with administration. I think there's just something that's off. It's more of like a power thing. I've noticed that just by listening to the teachers talk and everything. So if they can't get it right with their bosses, they can't get it right with us. So that's really what I think it is. So the solution to that is the administration needs to stop being so, I'm not going to say strict. I think that's what we need. We need a little bit more than that. But we just need more of a, they need to try to help us more.
We need more of a plan that is kind of,
I think they have a plan, but it's so old and it's not working, and they need to change it. That's just really what it is. And I think they need to just adapt. They're trying to adapt everything else to new technology. They need to adapt to us, how we are and how we work, to how we learn, all that. That's my solution. So what about you?
I think there needs to be more positive communication, as you guys said. It seems like everybody is so against each other. The teachers are against the administrators are against the state, the students are against everybody above them, because they're teenagers, so that's just how they are. But I think there needs to be more positive communication, and not so much argument.
I think there needs to be more of like a collaborative effort between, like I don't know, kind of like a team spirit between the students, teachers, and administration. Like, I think that the administration needs to speak plainly with the students and say, they need to be organized first of all, but like have such an organized schedule to say, here, this is exactly what we're doing. This is exactly what's going on. This is what you should expect. These are our goals, and
but they already do that.
But they do it in a very unorganized kind of aggressive manner that makes us like automatically. I think they need to speak plainly and calmly about exactly what their intentions are and exactly what they expect. I mean, not exactly. Expectations are another thing that kind of throw us off. I think they just need to say, this is what we're going to do. Get on the team.
So do you guys think the expectations are too high? Are they too low?
They're too like aggressively
I wouldn't say high.
enforced.
Yeah. I mean, what Cameron's saying, it's just
You have to enforce.
Exactly.
You have to.
I mean, you should because we're teenagers, but you have to understand, every teen goes through, their rebellion stage, like, I don't want to listen to you, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, I mean, this is stupid. But, I mean, it just has to sink to your head. Some kids, or some teens are just getting through that real quick, and some don't even go through that stage and just realize that, I need this, and just come to school, it's just 8 hours, 8 or 7 hours in school for.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk to our friends, make go buy better.
I feel we definitely need high expectations, because sometimes people be like, they got low expectations for us, so they feel like we're not able to do this because of what they think of us. But if we see that they have high expectations for us, we might actually try to make it to those expectations. I mean, we might actually try, like, we will try to do that. And, like, it depends on what expectations you're talking about. I mean, are you talking about, like, your attitude or your grades or academic stuff? What expectations is it that they need for us to be more better in? I mean, like,
what expectations do you think they have for you?
I mean,
To look good.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
their expectation is for us to look good. I think their expectation is for us to
It's a pretend
dress.
thing.
Exactly, to dress. It's a very shallow expectation, as in, we don't think that's like, we don't expect you to do what you need to do academically, but we need you to look good and doing whatever it is.
So that stay won't come down here.
Stay in uniform. Be quiet in class.
But you notice, none of that has happened, and guess what? We're on the little, what is it?
Because
the brink of
I think it's because everybody at some level or another recognizes the fact that they don't believe in us, and that they're just trying to make it seem like they do. And I think that's very disheartening for the majority of the student body, of them saying, us believing, we're being dressed in kind of like this dog and pony show, rather than they actually genuinely believe in what we're capable of.
So do you guys think they actually care about our personal education, or just like you said, the way it looks? They just, of course, they have the teachers. If you're a teacher, you have to teach, or at least look like you're teaching when someone in a suit comes and watches you through the glass. So do you think they really care about?
Well, that one's kind of, it's kind of tricky, that question. It's more of kind of a balance, because if they care too much about the education, then you won't succeed, and that would just make the school look bad. But they try to keep it balanced. They try to care, as you can say, about your education.
It's their job to care. That's
Exactly.
what I
I
think.
think that's what the teachers, I think that's where you sense the tension between the teachers and the administration. I think the administration want us to look the part, and I think the teachers want us to be the part. I think the teachers want us to have that education. I think the teachers want us to learn, but I think the administration wants us, to look like we're doing it.